Have you ever noticed this? There are days when you sleep well, you drink enough water, you even moisturize consistently, and yet, the next morning, when you look in the mirror, your skin still looks dull, still feels rough, still shows those tiny, unexplained bumps. And your eyes, they look more tired than your actual age. So you start asking yourself, am I missing the right product? Do I need to change my routine? Or is my skin just breaking down? But here's a truth most people never hear. Skin doesn't age just because it loses collagen. Skin ages because it's slowly burning from the inside. Not sunburn, not irritation, not that stinging feeling, but a very small flame, almost invisible, burning quietly for years. In medicine, we call this chronic, low-grade inflammation, and there's a more modern term for it now, inflammaging. Today, I want you to clearly understand why this silent inflammation is the real engine behind skin aging, and more importantly, how you can put out that fire in a way that's simple, realistic, and sustainable for the long run. Hello, and it's truly good to see you again. In our previous videos, we laid the foundation. Your skin is a living organ. UV damage destroys skin at a molecular level. Skin repair slows with age because the repair crew becomes exhausted. And today, video number 5 acts like a magnifying glass. We're going to zoom in on one hidden force behind many skin problems, including slow skin healing, lingering dark spots, rough, uneven texture, adult acne, persistent redness, wrinkles appearing faster than expected. All of these can trace back to one common source: silent inflammation. Before we dive deeper into how this hidden fire works, I'd like to share a small invitation with you. If you value science-based health knowledge and want to build a sustainable lifestyle with us, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Your support isn't just encouragement for the Longevity Heart team. It gives us the energy to keep creating and sharing practical insights to protect your skin and nurture a truly long-lasting heart. Now, let's begin with the most important question of all. What exactly is inflammation? Before we start fearing the word inflammation, I want to clear up an important paradox. Inflammation is not your enemy. In its original form, inflammation is a highly intelligent biological response designed to protect life. Think about what happens when you accidentally scrape your skin. That area becomes red, warm, slightly swollen. That is inflammation, and that's actually a very good sign. At that moment, your body is running an emergency rescue operation. First, it sends immune cells to the scene to clear damaged debris. Then, it attacks invading bacteria through precise chemical reactions. And finally, it activates signals to repair and rebuild the injured tissue. I often compare inflammation to a professional fire department. When there's a real fire, sirens, trucks, and water hoses are exactly what you want. They save the house. But the disaster begins when there is no major fire at all. Yet the fire department stays active day and night. Sirens never stop. Trucks keep coming and going. Water keeps flooding everything. When a protective response becomes a permanent state, it no longer rescues the system. It slowly exhausts it. And that's the moment when a protective flame turns into a silent, destructive one. According to medical and immunology research on aging, summarized by the National Institutes of Health, inflammaging describes a state of very low-level inflammation, not strong enough to cause obvious pain or swelling from, but persistent, lasting for years, even decades. And here's the key point. Skin is one of the earliest organs to suffer. Because skin is directly exposed to the environment, constantly faces oxidative stress, absorbs UV radiation, responds to hormonal changes, and contains a powerful local immune system. When low-grade inflammation continues over time, the skin enters a state that feels like this. The construction site is always under alarm. Repair workers are constantly interrupted. Building materials are always being lost. The result? Collagen breaks down faster than it can be rebuilt. The skin barrier gradually weakens. Pigmentation becomes unstable, and recovery speed clearly slows down. And this is exactly how skin begins to age. Quietly, internally, long before wrinkles fully appear. Let me explain this through 4 simple, easy-to-visualize mechanisms. First, inflammation activates collagen-breaking enzymes. When inflammation rises, your body releases more inflammatory signals. These signals can activate enzymes that literally cut through collagen fibers. You don't feel it. You don't see it happening. But day after day, the internal scaffolding is being quietly trimmed away. Second, inflammation disrupts the skin barrier. Your skin barrier is like a brick wall. When silent inflammation is present, the mortar between those bricks weakens. As a result, your skin becomes more prone to dryness, more easily irritated, more sensitive and red, more reactive to products that once worked fine. And here's the vicious cycle. Weak skin, more irritation, more inflammation, even weaker skin. Third, inflammation disrupts pigmentation. Many people are surprised and ask, why do I still get dark spots or discoloration, even though I'm not in the sun that much? Yes, UV plays a role, but another major driver is inflammation. Inflammatory signals can overstimulate pigment cells and cause them to distribute pigment unevenly. That's how stubborn dark spots and lingering discoloration develop. Fourth, inflammation ages skin even when you're doing everything right. You moisturize, you use sunscreen, you follow a good routine. But if the internal foundation is quietly inflamed, your skin struggles to reach a stable, healthy state. It's like cleaning your house every day, while smoke keeps filling the kitchen. You can clean perfectly, but the smell never fully goes away. If these biological insights have helped clarify questions you've been carrying for years, please take just 1 second to like this video. It's the fastest way to tell the YouTube algorithm that deep, science-based longevity content deserves to reach more people. And next, I'll help you become a detective for your own skin. How can you tell whether the fire of inflammaging is quietly burning beneath the surface of your skin? Now, let's set theory aside for a moment. How can you actually tell whether your skin is quietly overheating from the inside? As a physician, I want you to become a biological detective and check for these 3 key signs. First, your skin overreacts to small changes. In medicine, we call this a lowered tolerance threshold. If a sudden cold breeze, a slight shift in humidity, or even switching to a gentle cleanser causes immediate redness or stinging, this isn't just sensitive skin. It's a signal that the immune system beneath your skin is stuck in high alert mode, ready to attack almost anything. Next, your recovery rate has slowed down. Think back to your late teens or early 20s. A pimple could disappear without a trace in 3 days. Now, the dark mark lingers for months. After irritation, your skin no longer bounces back to that plump, healthy look. Instead, it appears dull and drained. This happens because your collagen repair crew is busy dealing with inflammatory signals, pushing true regeneration to the bottom of the priority list. Third, the paradox of dry skin with tiny breakouts. This is one of the clearest signs that the skin barrier is breaking down. Silent inflammation damages the lipid layer. Moisture escapes, leaving skin dry and rough. At the same time, that same inflammatory environment triggers pores to react, with tiny, texture-like bumps, often without heads. It's like a construction site in chaos, short on building materials, yet overflowing with debris. If you recognize at least 2 out of these 3 signs, here's my honest advice. Stop all aggressive attack mode treatments immediately. Strong acids, heavy-duty treatments, overcorrection. Your skin doesn't need more pressure right now. It needs a peace agreement, a chance to calm the system, and extinguish the quiet fire of inflammaging. So how do we actually extinguish the quiet fire of inflammaging, burning beneath the skin, in the most scientific, realistic way? I'm not going to give you a 20-step routine. Instead, we'll use a system I call the 6 comprehensive anti-inflammatory levers. Lever 1: sleep is the most powerful anti-inflammatory medicine. According to research from the CDC and Harvard, sleep isn't just rest. It's when your immune system runs its nightly cleanup cycle. When you're sleep-deprived, your body enters a false alarm state and releases inflammatory cytokines. You can apply the most expensive serums in the world, but if your biology is on fire from lack of sleep, none of it truly works. Our realistic goals: prioritize 7 to 8 hours per night. Keep consistent sleep and wake times to stabilize your circadian rhythm. Remember, your skin repairs itself best when you're in deep sleep. Lever 2, anti-inflammatory eating is not extreme dieting. People often ask me, do I have to give up everything I enjoy? The answer is no. You simply need to stop pouring fuel on the fire. The biggest offenders in the United States diet are refined sugar, especially high fructose corn syrup, refined vegetable seed oils. These are among the strongest drivers of systemic inflammation. Instead, think about cooling the system with dark leafy greens and berries rich in polyphenols, omega-3 from fatty fish or high-quality supplements. Sugar doesn't just make collagen brittle through glycation. It keeps the inflammatory flame constantly turned up. Lever 3, gentle movement, your body's natural anti-inflammatory. You don't need intense gym sessions every day to slow aging. In fact, overtraining without proper recovery can increase inflammation. What truly helps is 20 to 30 minutes of brisk walking or daily zone 2 cardio. Movement improves circulation, delivering nutrients to the skin's construction site faster and helping clear lingering inflammatory signals through the lymphatic system. Lever 4, simplify. Don't attack tired skin. This is one of the most common mistakes I see in the United States. When skin turns red, rough, or acne-prone, people reach for stronger acids and higher-dose retinoids. But inflamed skin is like someone with a high fever. You wouldn't ask a feverish person to run a marathon. During this phase, the golden rule is simple. Less is more. Pause. Aggressive actives. Focus on rebuilding the barrier with ingredients like ceramides, panthenol, and glycerin. Give your skin the space it needs to repair itself. Lever 5, thermal stress, smart heat and cold exposure. This is a more advanced longevity strategy. Exposure to heat from a sauna or cold from cold plunges creates a beneficial stress known as hormetic stress. This activates heat shock proteins, which help repair damaged proteins and clear cellular waste beneath the skin. If you have access, try sauna sessions 2 to 3 times per week. If not, don't worry. A warm or hot bath at home works surprisingly well. Keep the water comfortably hot. Stay in for about 15 to 20 minutes. Repeat 2 to 3 times per week. This doesn't just reduce inflammation, it gives the skin a very natural internal glow. Lever 6, light management and circadian rhythm. Finally, control your light exposure. Morning sunlight helps regulate cortisol levels and reset your circadian clock. When cortisol rhythms are disrupted by late nights or excessive blue light, your skin stays stuck in alarm mode. Spend 10 to 15 minutes in gentle morning sunlight. This helps reset your body's anti-inflammatory clock, telling your skin when to defend and when to repair. When you combine these 6 levers, you're not just doing skincare, you're reprogramming your entire biological system toward longevity from the inside out. Let me share a very typical case with you. I'll call her Susan, 34 years old. Susan came to me and said, "Doctor, my skin feels strange. I'm using more expensive products than ever, but my skin actually looks worse." She showed what I'd call very modern-day skin symptoms: small breakouts around the chin, mild redness on both cheeks, post-acne marks that lingered for months, an unusual sense of skin sensitivity. When I asked a few deeper questions, the full picture started to emerge. She slept an average of 5 to 6 hours per night, drank coffee late in the day, lived with ongoing work stress, relied on quick meals, especially sugary snacks in the afternoon, tried to catch up on sleep during the weekend without true recovery. When I looked at Susan's biological pattern, I didn't prescribe a new cream at all. Instead, we focused on resetting her entire internal firefighting system, using the same 6 levers you just heard about. First, we focused on restoring the foundation. Susan committed to a fixed bedtime of 10:30 p.m. instead of staying up scrolling on her phone. Every morning after waking, she spent 10 minutes in natural sunlight to stabilize her cortisol rhythm. Next, we removed the fuel that was feeding inflammation. She replaced sugary afternoon lattes and fast food with omega-3 rich nuts and berries. Rather than pushing herself through exhausting workouts, Susan switched to 20 minutes of brisk walking daily, supporting circulation and lymphatic flow. And finally, we applied deeper, targeted interventions. Each evening, she used hot baths for about 20 minutes to activate heat shock proteins. And this was a brave step. Susan put away all strong acid serums, keeping only a simple ceramide-based moisturizer to calm and rebuild her skin barrier. The results after about 8 weeks were remarkable. Susan shared some good news with me. The redness around her nose and cheeks completely disappeared. The tiny chin breakouts stopped appearing during stressful periods. And most importantly, she said, "Doctor, for the first time in years, my skin actually feels healthy from the inside. It's no longer overly reactive to weather changes or new products." Do you see the key point here? The breakthrough wasn't that Susan added another product. It was that she learned how to extinguish the silent fire through her lifestyle and let her skin finally recover the way it was designed to. If today's video helped you see the real picture behind your skin, please take a moment to like and share. Someone you care about, a family member, a friend, a co-worker, might be spending money fixing the surface, while the real issue is silent inflammation underneath. And don't forget to subscribe to Longevity Heart and turn on notifications so you don't miss the new videos we share each week. Before we say goodbye, I'd like to ask you one question. To start a real conversation, do you often notice mild redness, rough texture, or slow skin recovery, even though you take good care of your skin? Tell me in the comments, what made you suspect your skin was out of balance, and what you've already tried. Your experience might help someone else. Recognize the problem earlier, because once you understand that silent inflammation is the fire behind the symptoms, you stop blaming your skin and start caring for it as the living organ it truly is. Thank you for spending your time with me today. I'll see you in the next video.